Welcome and thank you for tuning in to the Believe in Yourself podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Believe, better known as Kev B.E., man. And if you yourself are interested in creating your own podcast, let me show you how to do it, man. Let me give you some great advice. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. I only need two things real quick. Listen in close. Number one, it's free. That should say it all right there. But if that's not enough, number two, you can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. That means you can start making money from day one on your podcast and start putting that money to good use. So, let me give you the information. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. That's ANCHOR.FM to get started today. And I want to hear your podcast. Peace. Thank you for tuning into the Believe in Yourself podcast. On today's episode, we're sitting down with the creator of Dollar Bill Clothing, where they do quality embroidery t-shirts and designs. This is a story of definitely perseverance and believing in himself to the utmost. So you definitely want to get your popcorn ready and tune in. Get your pen and pad, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Peace. Hey, it's Mr. Believe, and I want to tell you about Unique African Boutique. It is a beautiful collection of authentic clothing, jewelry, accessories, and art that are made with the highest quality from artisans in Africa. What you get from Unique African Boutique, you can't get from anywhere else. Our entire collection is made up of one-of-a-kind pieces that promote the culture, music, and lifestyle of Africa, with care for the artisans and their families and their livelihood. Shop Unique African Boutique today at shopuniqueafricanboutique.com. Welcome to the Believe in Yourself podcast, baby. I'm your host, Mr. Believe, better known as Kev B.E., and we got a special episode today for you, man. We got another special guest, man. Remember, all those who are interested in joining the Believe in Yourself community, we're going to be having a lot of special offers, a lot of special things, and a lot of special announcements that you do not want to miss. Just text BIY to 31996. That's BIY to 31996 to get involved and be a part of the community. Be a part of this community. Now, the golden nugget for today's episode, for this segment, excuse the scruffiness, man. I've been working hard these past few days, man. If you don't mind, man, I'm moving into a new place, so don't mind the scruffiness. But the golden nugget brought to you by Titan Protective Services at Titan Pro Serve, where they protect what matters most to you. The golden nugget goes, it is okay to be a glow stick, because sometimes you have to break before you shine. Now that right there says it all. A lot of times people are worried about where they're at now, and not more concerned with putting in the work. Sometimes you got to get broken down a little bit. Sometimes you got to feel down a little bit. Sometimes you got to overcome the mental hardships of the process and the struggle to get to where you want to be. But in that process, once you get over that hump and you get broken down a little bit, you will shine brighter than you ever shined before. So I'm just encouraging everybody out there from Titan Protective Services, man. Keep pushing, keep going, and keep on striving to be the best and the greatest you that you can be. Now, I'll just read that one more time. Now, the golden nugget is brought to us by Titan Protective Services. It says, it is okay to be a glow stick because sometimes we have to break before we can shine. And remember, Titan Protective Services protect what matters most to you. They do security guard services, alarm installations, and many other things to provide you security services. So check them out. They're definitely a dope company, man. Get going to this podcast. And remember, for all those who want to join the Believe in Yourself community, all you have to do is just text BIY to 31996. That's BIY to 31996. Now we have a great guest today of Dollar Bill Clothing, Mr. Vernon Dixon, as we wait for him to get get the live started up. It shows that it's connecting right now. He has a great story to share with us, man. This guy has his hats and his hands into many, many different things. He has a great story to share with us today. And it's just a little part of what he does with the clothing, but he has many other things that he does, and we're definitely excited to discuss what's going on in Mr. Vernon Dixon's life and what he's got going on and how he got to where he is today and what he plans to continue to keep doing and keep on inspiring, keep bringing more into the community. Had a little bit of trouble trying to link this thing up. Waiting for this IG. You know, IG sometimes, it's finicky sometimes, man. It's finicky sometimes. So we got to just make sure the connections are right. It's coming in. I just want to remind everybody, telling you, you don't want to miss out your opportunity to get into this community. We will be closing it at we're going to cap it off at a certain number. So get in. Send your text now. BIY. That's believe in yourself. BIY to 31996. Just think 1996. 1996. And you'll be a part of the community and you'll get all the updates and announcements and everything sent out to you directly. So you won't miss a beat. You won't miss what's going on. Believe in yourself. We have some great things planned in the future. So you definitely want to be a part of that. Let's see what's going on here. I'm shooting the invite. I shot it a couple times. So this is the third time. Just waiting. I guess it's waiting for you to respond to the invite. Because it keeps coming back to me saying that it's unable to join. So while we figuring this thing out, just want to remind you guys the Golden Nugget, which was brought to us by Titan Protective Services, where it says it's okay to be a glow stick sometimes. Because sometimes we have to break before we can shine. And those who are familiar with what a glow stick is, before the glow stick shines, you got to break it, crack it, and then it starts to shine. So it's dull whenever it's first up. It's not glowing. It's not shining. And once you break it, afterwards, it shines bright. So sometimes you got to go through a little hardship, get over a little bit of humps, go through a little bit of pain before you get it. It keeps telling me, Mr. Dixon, if you can hear me, it's saying it's unable to join. When I've sent you 3, so maybe you try to send me a request to join the live. Maybe it'll work that way. There we go. There we go. What's up?
Switch phones on you.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay, man. Sometimes IG be acting crazy, man. You know, it doesn't stand sometimes, man. So how your day going over there, man? How your day going? What's it like?
I'm chilling, man. I'm big chilling on my end, man. I'm trying to set it up where I ain't got to hold this thing. I'm in my room. I got kids in class and doing all that little crazy stuff. So, yeah. You hear me? I'm trying to set up. You hear me? I'm over it.
Hey, man, you got to rig it up however you can, man. You know. Shoot, if people do how I got mine rigged up, they'll be thinking I'm crazy.
I'm trying to
look like I got a phone stand. But I'm telling you, it ain't no phone stand with mine standing up on, so trust me, I get it. I know.
I gotta work this out. Boom. Yeah,
there we go. Yeah, so how your day been going so far, man?
Ah, man, it's been chilling. I've been chilling today. One of my slowest days. I ain't had nothing to go on today. Just been chilling with the family, just having a good day, bro. How about yourself?
That's what's up, man. My day's been pretty good, man. I've been in the process of moving. I've been taking my time doing it. Like I do a little bit every day because we don't move out of our last place officially until the end of September. But we already got our new place already. So I just been moving stuff little by little. Not too much stressing myself out. But that's all I did today. And we should be pretty much moved in by next week. So with everything going on, man, how you feel about our country, man? It's been a lot going on, from the COVID to the protests to the election coming up. Yay 2020. You know, how you feel about everything?
I'm cool, and on the cool. Where I've been at lately is I do a little research, not really diving all the way in, but I'm just on the repeated history type deal. I'm on the where we at, or where you know what I'm saying, where we come from type shit, as far as like already happened and what we reoccurring. You know what I'm saying? That's really where I've been at with it. Like, so this shit just not the first time it's happening. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I'm like, shit. Let the universe do what the universe gonna do. Cause hell, we can't control nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Only thing we can control is what we do ourselves every day, and just do our part, man. That's it, man. So, man, now we got a few more people tapping in, tuning in to the podcast, man. I just want to say, man, I met with this great brother through Unions Wealth. It's an organization which I'm a great advocate for. I'm a part of myself. You know, it's a great place for entrepreneurs to go, get great, just to meet great people that's a part of the same mind frame as you, you know, and get inspiration on a daily basis, man. So I want to let him give a little intro to what he does and what he got going on and how he became or where he's at today, with especially with the dollar bill clothing. So that's the first thing we spotlight.
We tap. Shit, just like a little background of me. I started with music. How it came about, and I had a friend that was doing the clothing line. She actually already in process of doing clothes.
Okay.
I was just in the regular guy shit. I'm finna go rap. You know? I'm finna just rap. You know what I'm saying? And she had tapped in. She was like, I got some clothes. If you get a show, I throw you a shirt and we just promote each other. I'm like, shit, bet. I ain't got to buy no clothes. Bet. Fuck it. And I fuck with you. So it's like, bet. Let's do it.
Yeah.
The demand went up. The shirts that I was wearing, motherfuckers wanted them. And
okay.
So when it went viral, so to speak, in the, you know what I'm saying, in the city or whatever, or around my friends or whatever, it kind of got overwhelming. How I got it from her, it kind of got overwhelming, and she was like, "Hey, do your shit. I can't do your shit. You got it." I'm like, wait, I didn't think of this. But she was like, do your shit. I can't. I got this going on, and I'm trying to help you. It's yours.
Wow.
So, in my head, at the time, it was more of a, like, how you gonna quit me? Like you the one started me rapping because you knew the studio guy, you know. So, boom. I just had it in my head. I'm gonna show you what a millionaire look like. Like, let's do it. You gonna give it to me? I'm gonna do it. Let's go. And I ran. I ran away, and it's just been design after design. They just keep popping up. They just keep popping up after design. I just see them and I bring them to life. And
so when did this all start? How long ago was this?
15. Going into 2015. Going into 15, or the end of 14, going into 15 type deal. That one I saw.
So when you first started, you said, you know, at first you thought like she was trying to drop you or something, but then you got your head more focused on it. You said, you know, show you what a millionaire look like. I'm gonna turn this thing around. Like, what was that process like for you in between that, from her telling you that she's moving on to Now you saying, you know what, I'm gonna take this on and create my own designs and get my own shirts.
It was heavy. It was really weird because me and her was cool. Like, we was tight. Like, this is a person that went to high school with and all this. So what do I do for it? Like, I don't know how to do no clothes. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't making them, so I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
And so it just got difficult. And, well, not as far as difficult, as far as, like, the work. It was just, like, what do I do with clothing line? So the first dude, I don't know how to make no shirt. And I just started buying equipment. I sent t-shirt, buy it. T-shirt, buy it. Hat machine, buy it. Embroidery machine, buy it. I'll YouTube University, the rest of it, buy it.
There you go.
And let's go. Let's go.
So what was the show that you were wearing the clothes originally on? What was that? Are you still involved with it?
No, actually, that happened. That show was my cousin's first. He was throwing a birthday party at the time, and he was doing like an open mic, and nobody knew I was music. I was just, like I said, I got a beat. I'm finna rap. You know what I'm saying? What you doing later? I'm in the studio looking ass. And I was riding with him. He was like, he's throwing a party. I'm like, nigga, let me get the mic. I've been in the studio. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me do my shit. And that's when it turned around. Actually, the night before, I worked overnight. I worked overnight at a security guard at a hotel. And the night before, because I kept about the show, the night before I actually went to sleep on my shift, and they fired me.
Hey, it's Mr. Believe, and I'm here to tell you about Titan Protective Services, where they protect what matters most to you. Titan Protective Services provides innovative security solutions for apartment complexes, rental properties, and condominiums. We believe that as a family-run company, we are here to make sure your property is taken care of and protected from vandalism, theft, and destruction. Contact us today for your security needs. Visit www.titanproserv.com today or call us at 844-39-TITAN. That's 844-39-TITAN. What?
So the next day, I actually got to do my show because they wasn't trying to get me out. I got fired.
Now, I know I don't normally do this, but if somebody knocked at my door, I got to get it real quick. I'm going to come right back.
I'll let the folks. Let me see what they're talking about. That, my God, tapped in. You hear me? You hear me, Big Mac? Big money bags. You know what I'm talking about? You know how it started, original digital. You hear me? Yeah, we live. I like the big homie picture in the back there. You hear me?
All right, I'm back, man. That was UPS sending me some deliveries, man. That's crazy. They had to come in between the damn show. All right, so
got the little picture back there. I got to see the little picture you got back there.
Oh, yeah, man. It's all about symbolism for me. So, you was at the show, you working your overnight, so then you started wearing the clothing, and what, was it a few shows that you did before it started really taking off, or was it just one show?
It was that show, and then just like people in the city started seeing me do music, so I started getting more shows through the city. Had a little hip hop nights or whatever the fuck, a little contest, $200 contest, drop your verse, and whatever the fuck. So
yeah,
I started doing them, and love was real. People started buying the shirts. How much you want? How much? I need that one 2X, 1X, large. So I had to catch up. You know what I'm saying? There was already demand for the shirts. So once I seen another design, and then I seen another design, and then another one. I had to make magic happen.
Wow. So was it the same as far as like your music? Were people consuming your music as much as they were consuming the shirts, or they just liked your vibe and your energy and they started buying the shirts?
That's a question for the cocktails. I do not know. I guess it was just the love vibe, you know. I mean, I ain't done no music in a little minute, but at the time it wasn't a match love. It was more shirts than my music. So I tell you, probably it was off the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, me being me, and people were like, "Nah, I'm gonna fuck with homie. You know, but if it was the opposite, I really couldn't imagine. That's like me pushing music right now versus pushing my clothes. Like, whoa!
Wow. So when you had to get and start doing your own thing, like what was your first design? Was it would you say it was great, or you've gotten better at it over time?
The first design, I want to say, I can't even remember. Oh, I think it was my Macy design. I had a Macy design because I kept seeing the Macy store every time I ride by it, I'm like, why is this keep flicking at me? What is this? So my first design, I want to say it was a Macy, Money Ain't Chasing You. When I did the Money Ain't Chasing You, after that they started flowing like, wow, it's crazy. Yeah, the Macy was hitting me. Like I kept riding by it, and every time I'm with the homie, we always end up at a Macy store. And I'm like, why is it fucking with me? What about this? And then it hit me. Money Ain't Chasing You. Ooh. And my slow to make back everything. You know, so then I started Dollar Bill Clothing, and then okay, money, yeah. So it's just been a whole origin about clothing on money. Period. About money, clothing line. So however you feel about money, that's how the shirt supposed to make you feel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how the clothing supposed to make pocket full of money. You know what I'm saying? I got one of them shirts on. So I'm gonna go. Yep. I'm having it.
That's dope. So, like, for your creative process, is that how it normally happens? Do you normally just have things like just come to you, or do you try to sit down and figure it out?
Every design, everything on my Instagram, anything I've ever designed, dream. I've seen it in my dreams. Any and everything, or I pop up somewhere. I'm like, it's the original dollar bill logo.
Yeah.
Well, this is the original logo right here, the money bag. Okay. This is what everybody buying the shirts. This the shirts. So when I seen this in my dream, I had to make it happen. That's the upgrade from money bags to this one. So instead of a dollar sign, it was a dollar bill. You know what I'm saying? The B stuck out. And I've been running ever since.
That's what's up, man. So when you say that you get inspired, do you believe in like, I don't want to get too religious, you know, in like the ancestors or people, you know, spiritually, somebody bringing these ideas to you from them or from the past or something like that?
The question I have is not just where does it come from, but more of a how I got it. Like, wait a minute. You know what I mean? Like, I go with the ancestor. I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of thought, but like, who am I? You know what I'm saying? Like I say, the repeating of history. So we got you can go to a certain time frame and match that time frame. So it's like who can I match my time frame with as far as being creative or designing some stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? Like you can go match Einstein to now. He's still relevant, the way his process is. So that's why I be like, damn, who can I relate to that was back in the gap to now. You know, and I was just creating stuff, and that's how I be looking at it.
Wow, that's dope, man. Because that's dope. Because a lot of people think that the creative process is difficult, but I feel like if it's creative, it should come to you naturally. There's anything creative that's already there inside of you. You just gotta bring it out. That's dope right there. Is that a piece of artwork you working on, or you did?
6-year-old daughter did.
Oh, that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful.
Creative. This is what she do.
That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful.
All right. You have her selling her art too, or? Yeah. She's actually ran up a Hyundai of these little. It was charged. Where they at? There we go. Let me see. They charging a hot 10 for the little portraits. Yeah. So she done ran up 160 bones off selling the portraits. And she just upgraded on her sizes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. That's really like you say, when it's creative, create.
Exactly, man. That's beautiful, man. I see you got your daughter doing port. Are you teaching her the generational wealth and passing down all that knowledge from business and stuff to her as well?
She's not listening. I'm like, no, she's not listening, but it's more, you heard me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You heard me. You might not click now, but you know what you listening. You know what I'm saying? You heard what I said. So once the questions start coming back, then I got you.
Definitely. So you just planting those seeds right now. You planting those seeds, and later they definitely gonna bear some fruit. They already starting to bear fruit. She just don't even know it yet.
Don't even know it. I'm slick on her. She don't even know it.
Oh, you got gold on her.
Yeah, I'm slick on her. She don't even know it. Yeah, come here, babe.
There you go. That's that gold water. Shout out to 19 Keys and was it Red Pill or Blue Pill? One of them. Yeah, shout out to the Pillars and 19 Keys. So, in your journey, man, since 2015, man, has it all been peaches and cream, or there's been a time when it's gotten a little rocky for you? Where it's like, man, I don't know if I want to keep doing these shit, or it's just been smooth.
It's been smooth. I probably missed a couple shows due to car problems or something as small as that, but it's been smooth. I mean, I've been to jail in the 5 years, but that was on some whatever, in and out type shit. So it's really been smooth, bro. It's. See, I always ask. I always say, thank you for bringing me closer to where you want me to be. You know what I'm saying? Bring closer to where you want. That's my prayer every day. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for waking me up and bringing me closer to where you want me to be. You're showing me something closer to what you want me to know. That's how I keep going.
Yes. I agree with that, man. That's a great prayer to have right there.
Yeah, that's how I rock every day.
Yeah, my mantra is just be better than yesterday. I always want to continue to keep growing, keep getting closer to that goal. I mean, I know it's a life journey. I'm never going to finish. I made my mind, I'm never going to finish, but I'm always going to be learning, always getting better.
And part of hurt. I'm like, babe, I can always be here. So you got to catch this while I'm firing it out. Yeah? Just say it. You got to use it right now, but just tuck it in your backpack.
Yeah.
And when it's time, it's gone. You got it.
You're going to blossom. You're going to look beautiful.
She not playing. I'm trying to tell you, she not playing.
Ooh, wow. That's beautiful right there. What's the website? Oh, you got to drop a website, man. Drop a website in the comments or something. This art, man. Definitely. I got to give you one of them.
Bro, we'll turn this show into her. She got so much art. Look, me and her just colored this.
Oh,
We just
man.
colored it. And we just be putting colors together. This looks pretty crazy.
So what would you say has been your biggest accomplishment thus far?
The biggest accomplishment is the love. The love is an accomplishment because, well, to me it is. Just, what Jay-Z say? You could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you're here with me.
Yeah.
You know? So that's how I kind of carry my clothes. You could have bought anything in the world, but you spent with me. You know what I'm saying? So the love is an accomplishment. Like, that's, to me, my accomplishment. Salute. I appreciate you.
That's dope, man. Definitely, because you want to be able to impact people, and it does give you a special sense of gratitude to know that people are literally supporting you and your vision. You know, outside of everything else that they could be doing, people taking that time to spend their money with you is definitely a great feeling. Definitely.
Yeah.
So what's some of the biggest lessons you've learned?
Oh, the biggest lesson. The one that I stay on is just staying focused. Because to me, it's a learning process, period. So being that's the lesson, staying focused, that's the hardest part.
Yeah.
It's just say, for example, it's so many smell goods. You know what I'm saying? It's so many smell goods.
Yeah.
One product is the one you stick to, or whatever one that best fits you. So that's really the lesson to me: staying focused, making sure you branding right, or just representing yourself right to the max. You know what I'm saying? So that's the big lesson: staying focused. I do so much. I start my day with probably like 3 yards, cutting yards, and get some orders at the same time. Then leave that and do something else, and forgot I had orders. Damn, I got orders to do. So, you know, it's staying focused. Okay, if I finish this, knock my orders out, go do this, make sure that, because it'd be so much going on.
Yeah, that is definitely a key, man. Definitely in my day. Hey, what's going on? I hope you guys enjoying the episode. This is Mr. Believe, and I just want to invite you guys to follow me on IG at KEV as in Victor, B as in boy, IYI. That's at KevBE on IG if you want to catch any of these interviews live and in color. See you soon. It can't get like that. You'd be like, dang, I forgot I was supposed to do that, or I was supposed to do this, or do that. Yeah, man, it definitely staying focused. What helps me is I've started now making a list every day. Okay, I'm going to try to make sure I hit this. So even if I get distracted, I go back to my list and be like, okay, let me make sure I knock that out. Let me make sure I knock that before the day is out. That's what allows to help me to stay focused. So do you ever get stressed with all the things that you got going on? And if you do get stressed, how do you cope with it, or how do you handle it?
I'll say this: I don't get stressed because of the love that I get. If that makes sense. I don't. There's nothing overwhelming. Even when I do be like, damn, somebody hit me with something. Hey, I like that shirt. Same time. At the same, it's like, damn, I shouldn't even did that. Oh, I like this shirt. What? Bet. I'm back. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? So that's really be the stress part of it. If I design something, are they gonna buy it? And that same thought. Oh, what size you got? Oh, okay. Bet. I got you. You know what I'm saying? So that's really how I can't stress, because the love comes so naturally that There's not a bad part of my day ever.
Yeah, definitely. That just shows your appreciation for the people around you, man. That even in the midst of whatever might be going on, the gratitude that you have allows you not to feel or get into stress. And that's
right.
One thing I take away from that, man. A lot of times people get so stressed out about things that's going on instead of just realizing, like, man, just appreciate where you are and what you have. You know, there's no real reason to stress about anything at all, really. Unless you about to pass away or somebody about to pass away in a few seconds, appreciate every moment and everything that you have and all that you're getting. Because that's the best thing. So, with all this crazy stuff going on, and I've been asking this question to everybody, but, you know, with the future somewhat being uncertain, with everything they got going on and these COVID nonsense, people don't really have 5-year plans anymore. They just have, you know, goals and aspirations.
You're out.
Exactly. So, what do you envision for yourself in the next 5 years? Like, where do you see yourself at?
I literally see myself in a community of motivated, self-motivated people. I literally see 5 years for myself, not necessarily employing, but making sure the people around me is eating. Not necessarily me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to pour into your cup long enough for you to pick this thing up and drink it. Bro, look, we're not finna keep pouring over and spilling all of this. You finna pick this cup up. You know, so in 5 years, I can't say I. So I'm having a hard time because I'm a we person. You know what I'm saying? So in 5 years, we as a collective is booming.
That's it.
Booming. That's just the bottom line of it. It's hard for me to individualize myself when I always think of help. My mindset is help others because I know it's a struggle, you know what I'm saying? And I got resources, so let me know. Let's go. What's happening? What we doing? You know, so in 5 years, that's pretty much, I want to look at you and see you a millionaire because I was part of that. You know what I'm saying? I can look at bro and say, I spent with bro long enough for he to be a millionaire. And likewise, you know what I'm saying? And then you know, that's why in 5 years, we all being able to breathe financially. We can actually breathe and stop being so kinky. We tight. You know what I'm saying? We need to be the little, what's the name? The little homie. The little need to be the little, you know,
definitely.
That's how I see it in 5 years. We all actually be able to breathe and enjoy our fruit. Literally, we'll be able to enjoy the fruits that we was, you know what I'm saying, bearing. What was coming from our hard work. We enjoy that. You know,
definitely.
That's my 5 year.
That's a great 5-year plan, man. Definitely. And that just shows, man, I believe that you're going to be probably one of the best clothing brands out there just because of the way you structure yourself. It's not all about you. It's about the people, inspiring people, giving back. And I feel like that's the greatest road or the best fulfillment for any entrepreneur is what you can give back to people. It's not all about what I'm going to make or what I'm going to take from it. It's what you can give back to other people. Exactly. That's part of the reason why. Yeah, go ahead.
Just yesterday, I picked up one of the homies, and he was hungry, so we stopped by the little. He wanted, I think it was Popeyes or whatever, and they blessed me with a meal because I put a homie on the inside, and turning the corner, the homie had the, I'm hungry, anything, bro, here your fresh Popeyes. The homie was tripping, like, man, you just got that for free. Exactly. So why not pay it for? Bless the homie where he can eat, because obviously we're riding and I got gas money. hello, you know,
There you go.
you're here, air conditioned up. You hear me? Like, bro is out here literally at the lowest part of his life saying, look out for
Mm.
There you go.
Pay it forward, man.
Yep.
That's great, man.
There you go.
That's great, man. That's great. That's awesome.
I looked at him like, oh, yeah. Bet. You know, the homie was sitting there. Hit the. Bless your thing. Enjoy your evening, you know.
And that's it, man. That's how people get blessed in return. When you just give freely, it's not about what you're going to get out of it. Your blessings are still going to come to you. But when you're able to give people freely, you get even more, 10 times more back just from being so free with your giving and being able to, not even looking for something. That guy can't give you nothing. But the universe will in turn give it to you.
And see, actually, I got that from Derek Grace a while back. One of his in-home bankings. He was the first question on there was like, give away one of your prized possessions. You know what I'm saying? Just give it away. And then I'm like, why is that? But learning, giving away something that you value has appreciation to it. You gotta, hey, bro, take care of this. You know what I'm saying? I took care of it. You take care of it. And being that whoever you give it to might not understand at the time why you're giving it to them, but you understand why you're giving it to them. You know what I'm saying? So that type of stuff be going on through my head. Like, yeah, he might not even like spicy chicken. Yeah. He might heartburn, but look, man, you ain't tripping. Here, eat.
Exactly. You know? Definitely. I took one of Derek Grace's classes, I think, a year or maybe 2 years ago. I love the class. Great material, man. I love that dude, man. I love that guy.
Great material. I'm trying to get to this wealth standard. I'm trying to jump on keys with this wealth standard. He looking a little extra. I'm like, ooh, keys. Like I'm a tap. I believe in myself. You hear me? Shout out, but look.
Yeah. I got to work up a little bit.
Yeah. Like, shout out to young homie. You hear
me? Yeah, man. Definitely. So what mistakes would you say you should have avoided or could have avoided in the beginning?
What mistakes that I could have avoided?
Yeah, in the beginning. Starting now.
Everything's been a lesson. I don't have no mistakes. I took it and twisted it. Everything. Even I had a trip to Atlanta with one of the homies. He was doing music. Well, he had the show. I had the camera. I'm like, shit, I'm the cameraman. Let's do it. I'll record your shit. I'm gonna ride out here with you. Let's make it happen. We get there. The show fall. The room was rinky-dink. You know, it was just, we going. I'm like, bro, we in Atlanta. He tripping. But I'm like, bro, we in Atlanta. And then we can shoot video on the steps at the hotel. Niggas ain't gotta know where we at, but come on, get up. You know what I'm saying? Let's do something. We here. You can jog. I'll be in the trunk. Whatever. Let's just do something. You know what I'm saying? But we lost. We lost gas money and all this, and we learned. Hey, okay. So next time, make sure they pay gas money. We actually got a location to the hotel that we can actually look up and see what it looked like. You know. So it's all a lesson. If you know how to look at it, it's all a lesson.
It's all about that perspective, man. Perspective. You could easily got down, seen the place, and be like, man, I ain't doing this, man. But no, you kept flipping it. You turned it around. Not only did you turn it around, but you learned your lesson from it. So next time, you put yourself in that situation again.
And that's because it was jumping, because it was like a baby shootout in our parking lot. So we looking through the mirror trying to see what's going on. Like, yeah, nigga, get down, nigga. We gotta make it back to Texas looking at this.
Oh, man, that's a learning experience right there.
We was in there, bitch. Nigga, don't open the blinds out. They gonna see us up here, nigga. So, yeah. Never leave home without your strap, looking ass.
There you go. I know that's Derek Grace lesson right there.
There you go. Yes,
strap.
Get your
Do
issue.
you have any tips for entrepreneurs out there? Any aspiring people that's trying to do something?
Only tip I can tell that I actually use, and I know it's helpful. Believe.
Believe. There you go.
There's nothing after that. When like I said, I have my ideas or my thoughts on design, and that 1 second, change the color. There it goes. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like, that might not be it, but change the color. It might look something different. Just believe in it that it's gonna work. You got wings. What do you say? The bird take the flight with him.
Yeah.
You got wings. Once you believe, there's nothing nobody can say ever.
That's dope, man. And you're on the Believe in Yourself podcast. What a better message than to say to believe, man.
Not even think about the podcast. I'm like, yeah, we on the Believe in Yourself podcast. That's all I got for you. You're an entrepreneur chasing or just trying to prosper, period. Believe, and even if you don't have a product, believe that you can make something up for yourself. Game over. Then that product will come. Once you put that same belief in that product, watch that product grow. And once that product grows, hang on. Because you have that.
There you go. Just believe. It starts with that belief, man. So we're about to go into the next segment, is this or that. We'll ask you a few questions. But before we get into that real quick, if anybody have any questions for Dollar Bill Clothing, Mr. Vernon, just drop them in the question box below. And after this segment, we'll put them on the hot seat with your questions. I just want to let everybody know that this month we're having a Black Dollar Challenge where you donate $1 gets you a raffle ticket. And what the raffle prize is this month is a book from Billionaire PA, the Wealthy Edition. For those of you who know Billionaire PA,
Watch back. No. I need that. Ain't no raffle.
You gotta enter into the raffle, man. That's what we raffling on this month, man. Just like you, I got one of these books from Billionaire because he did an event for me some years. Thank you for tuning in to the Believe in Yourself podcast. Now I'm your host, Kevin Akinbigi, and I just want to say thank you to everyone who's been tuning into these episodes. And I pray, and my prayer is that everyone has been getting some type of inspiration, motivation, or even some tips and tricks of the trade that they can use in their everyday journey or lives into entrepreneurship, professionalism, or just downright living. Now, if you want some more from our guests on the show, we're eventually going to be partnering with them and bringing you some special discounted items later on. So if you love these guests and love the things that they have to offer and you would love to support and build the community, all you need to do is text BIY to 31996. That's BIY to 31996, and let's grow this community together. Peace. Back, and I had some extra books. I said, you know what? Let me give these back to the community. I already got my copy sitting on my bookshelf. Already went through it, so I'm going to give this one out to whoever wants to be a part of this. And your proceeds are going to go to Piece of Truth, Miss Mary Teresa. She has a nonprofit organization. She's another member of Unity as well. And that's where the money is going to go to. I'm not keeping the money. It's not for me. So all you need to do is pay $1 to get you a raffle ticket. If you pay $20, you get 20 raffle tickets. And understand your money is going to go to that nonprofit. And this is the prize for this month. And it's autographed and signed by Billionaire PA himself. as the gold pages. Anybody knows about his book? This is Suede right here.
Wait, I'm trying to.
It's signed by Billionaire PL himself. Gold pages, everything. This is original book, man. So definitely, you guys want to be a part of that. The Black Dollar Challenge raffle this month.
I'm in there.
Donate to the cash tag, I believe 15. That's where you donate at. I believe 15.
I got a hot 10. I'm jumping in that. I need to get it up there.
Yeah, man. So,
but that's the value, though. You know, we know the value of PA, and people that probably not familiar with them or is familiar with them, you should understand why that's exciting. You know what I'm saying? The man speaks into existence. Period.
Exactly, man. That guy's a dope guy, man. He spoke at two of my events. I had one in LA and one over here in Miami. And he just, man, lifelong friendship right there we built. And I definitely want to pay it forward. So definitely join that raffle this month. Black Dollar Challenge money's going to a great cause. So you want to get into this or that segment. We want to see a little bit about how you feel about certain things. Which would you prefer, audiobooks or podcasts?
Depends who it is. Like I wouldn't want to listen to Drink Champs. I gotta see that. You hear me? I gotta see that. I can't put that headphones on and not experience that visually. So it just really depends who we talking about.
Okay, so give me a couple of your favorites. Give me some favorite books and some favorite podcasts that you like, so the people can tap in.
If you ain't on keys, if you ain't rocking with keys, Brother Ben,
definitely Ben X,
the Pillars, them really where I be at. That's
okay.
If it ain't on Blue and Red, that's my newscaster right there. If it ain't come through Blue and Red, I don't believe it.
There you go.
You know, so that's you know, of course, Drink Champs, and that's pretty much it. I just been on trying to retain and download knowledge. I ain't with the bullshit no more. You know, we ain't with the Vlad questions and all the bullshit questions. And
yeah,
I need to learn something now. You know, I'm done asking niggas about. So, use 12. Use pack gun. What did you feel like walking into Walmart with a gun? Now, I don't care, my nigga.
Yeah, like, we need something gonna help me in my everyday, my journey.
Something that I can get from you that I can keep passing on, and that keep going, bro. We stopping trying to remember what I did at 12 years old with a pistol at the corner store. We're not gonna watch you, bro.
Definitely. So what about any audiobooks?
To be a buck, I just got the 2 ebooks. Not no audio, but I got Darby and Key's ebooks. As far as the audio books, I'm visual. If I'm just I gotta rather read it and enjoy it myself. Mm-hmm. I'm just not listening. I'm gonna go to sleep.
I feel you on that. I feel you. For me, sometimes depends. For audiobook, depends on who's reading. If it's like one of those boring, clear eyes type of guy with that boring voice, gonna put you to sleep.
Yeah, done. We can't do that. We gotta have something that. Okay, I see that. Page 2. Okay, let's go. You know, it got to be really something that's that's. We're not gonna make it.
So, what's your favorite app? Facebook or Instagram?
I don't like neither one of them. But it's we've used it enough to be a habit now. You know, so I'm on Facebook more. because I like that I can talk my shit I want to, and never respond to no comments or nothing. Niggas blow my comments up talking. I don't like that. That's how you feel. I feel cool next day. Instagram.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's the same. I don't really get too much play off Instagram. Well, I don't be on it that much anyway. I do my scrolls, and I'm done with Instagram. You hear me? I'll be done with Instagram quick, unless that's just the TV shit that be on when you watch the little TV, whatever. Yeah. Other than that, nah. So out of the two, we'll take Facebook. Because I got more.
I'm the same way with social media as a whole. Like, I probably spend maybe about an hour totally, besides these podcasts, on social media every day. And that's just to put my post out or to put something out. I maybe scroll a little bit, but for the most part, man, I'm doing work. I'm doing the work actually.
Yeah.
So I got a music question for you. You just recently had a nice versus battle. Who would you choose out of these two artists, Rick Ross or 2 Chainz?
Okay, so Ross off top, I'm gonna have to go with Ross just because I'm the delivery guy.
Okay,
I ain't really a punchline guy. I'm a delivery. 2 Chainz is the punchline. Is the punchline guy. So. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Ross because I'm gonna relate more. Cause pretty much how I rap, Yeah. I'm deliberate different. Right. Versus my birthday suit. You know what I'm saying? Just with my birthday on. So it's a Ross. I'm gonna go with Ross just because I relate more to the big homie than Chainz.
Okay, that's what's up. Now, the next question is a sports question. Before I was asking comparison, but with everything going on with the NCAA and they thinking about canceling the season, how do you feel about players getting paid?
Pay them boys. What do you say? Free the guys. Free the guys, man. Pay them boys.
Yes.
Stop playing. Because put it to you like this. If you got to pay for education, pay them boys.
Exactly. And me, myself, I feel the same. I got the same sentiment, man, because I was a former college athlete. And I was on every tier as far as I went to a 1AA where I got part of my education paid for. Then I transferred to a 1A program. I wasn't getting my education paid for. Then I earned my scholarship, and I got it paid for in full. So I know the struggle in each level and what it is. Ultimately, I feel like every college athlete needs to get paid because it's tough out there, man. It's a struggle.
It's a struggle. It's being a college student with a little paper like this that's got your meal plans on it or whatever. You get the stamp, clink. That's I'm done after a week, like, and I'm not gonna get. So I need some money. Waterbury down the street.
Exactly, man. These commissioners and these coaches getting these $1 million contracts while these players around here struggling, eating ramen noodles.
I ain't got my braids done. I can't pay for my braids. Nigga, my hair nappy. Mama talking shit. I need some new socks. Nah, pay them boys, man. It's gangsta out there to go to college.
Yes, sir. So this last question, I ask everybody, man, it's just my own little personal question, man, because I struggle with this when I go to the store. I got a little bit of a sweet tooth. Which one would you prefer? Chocolate chip cookies or Oreos?
Max. I'm a Mac guy.
Max, what is that?
I'm the macadamia guy. We ain't doing neither one of them.
Macadamias. The only macadamias I really like is the Famous Amos.
You hear me?
Yeah. Famous Amos, man. I used to kill those when I was, man.
Done.
I couldn't stay in the house.
hit the famous aim deals, but the chocolate chips or what was the other one?
Oreos.
We're gonna smash some Oreos over the chocolate chip on top. Oreos is not gonna last the night.
There you go. I like my Oreos frozen too. I put my Oreos in the freezer and get it with some almond milk.
Don't tell everybody. Y'all don't know about that. You got to put your bitches in the freezer.
That's a little secret right there.
Yeah.
All right, man. So we got about 5 more minutes on the podcast. Before we go, I just want to say, man, thank you for joining me on the podcast. I really appreciate it. Thank you for doing everything that you're doing in the community, just being able to give back, being a pillar, because you're an example for those out there who's aspiring. Whether you know it or not, you inspired me. That's already one. And you're going to touch many others. And I know you've already touched many others with your clothing brand and everything that you're doing. So I want to thank you for that. Ultimately, thank you for that, brother. And before we go, I want you to let everybody know where they can get in contact with you and where they can patronize your dollar bill clothing, as well as don't forget to drop in your daughter's portraits as well.
Babe, we're gonna pull her up. We're gonna bring in here.
There you go.
She been doing breakdown now. They're all wild. Oh, we all right. Hey, you got some folks on the highlight.
Hello, how you doing?
This is the artist formerly known as Bay's Art. That's what we call her shit.
Bay's Art. How can we get your art? Where do we get it from?
Yeah, sure. How can you get the art? Okay, she don't know yet.
She a little shy.
Says she doesn't know what that means.
Oh.
So I break it down. She ain't got it yet. But yeah, you can catch me Dollar Bill Clothing. I don't have a website. I like to say that I'm the only active website. If you just hit the DM, like you can just talk to me off muscle, like say what you want, mean what you say what you know what I'm saying. I'm the only website in existence that'll talk back to you right then and there. You just ain't gotta order what's up there.
There you go.
You highlight me. Dollar Bill Clothing. It's Dollar Bill Flicks on Facebook. I probably got like 2 other Instagrams, but I can't think about them. I don't be on like that. That's pretty much kind of get contact with me. DM me. I'm in your inbox. I'm tapping.
There we go, brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. And don't forget, guys, if you want to join this raffle, hashtag I believe 15.
I already won. Nope, I already won.
Hey, speak it into existence. There you go. Speak it into existence.
We're going to double back, and I'm going to show y'all. Look, yeah, I already won.
There you go. Save this. Save it. Then do like Billionaire PA. Save and share this live.
Yeah, there you go. What do you say? I said, I'm going to do this one time. One time only.
There you go. Thank you.
Brother. Tap in with me. Real spill.
Definitely, man. Thank you for tapping in with the podcast. Thank you all all those that have been joining and tuning in. And we catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Peace. You hear me?
This show was brought to you by Believe in Yourself. Don't forget to visit IBelieveInMeInc.com. That's IBelieveInMeinc.com for all your DIY swag. That's I Believe in Me Inc. for all your DIY swag. And we'll see you on the next episode.